décide même pas dans le territoire.
Tensions have been high between some First Nations groups and Quebec's forestry industry for months. This is due to Bill 97, a legislation which intends to modernize Quebec's forestry industry. Quebec has called in a new forestry minister to handle the bill, but many First Nations councils and groups are contesting Bill 97 over what they say is a lack of consultation with First Nations. This guardian of the territory says he hasn't had any contact with the new minister, Jean-François Simon.
Depuis Mamou, on n'a eu aucun contact, aucun gouvernement, membre du gouvernement.
Dave Petitquay has been staging protests in the form of blockades and sending eviction notices to logging companies in response to Bill 97. Petitquay is part of Mamou First Nation, self-described as a coalition of guardians of the territory and hereditary chiefs that do not represent elected chiefs and councils. A new development in the fight against Bill 97 has been announced. The Assembly of First Nations of Quebec and Labrador, alongside unions representing more than 20,000 forestry workers, environmental groups, and Réseau ZEC, which represents hunting, fishing, and camping zones in Quebec, have put forth a letter denouncing Bill 97. One of the union's signatories says Quebec shouldn't move forward with the bill.
Il est mort et enterré, ce projet de loi-là. Il doit être mort et enterré. On doit reprendre l'exercice avec transparence, parce que ça, c'est le grand défaut de tout le processus qui a eu lieu. Le déficit de transparence.
L'aspect de base, c'est la reconnaissance de nos droits ancestraux et titres.
AFN-QL Regional Chief Francis Vero-Paul says while the current forestry regime needs a change, it cannot happen with the current version of Bill 97.
It cannot be made without preserving the biodiversity, our way of living, the sustainability of our forests. And as of now, the Bill 97 is really unbalanced. It just prioritizes the exploitation of the forest.
The need for a change is what's pushing Quebec to modernize the industry.
Vous entendez les gens présentement dire que ça n'a pas d'allure sur le terrain, c'est l'ancien régime forestier. On n'a fait aucun changement à ce régime qui est là depuis des années.
But some want more than just a change to the forestry regime.
C'est l'actuel régime qui devrait être retiré comme il faut. Pas le 87. Le 87, ça vient carrément empiéter nos droits ancestraux, qui vient tuer aussi certains exercices qu'on exerce dans des territoires spécifiques.
Petitquay says MAMO was not approached by the AFN-QL to counter Bill 97. The forestry minister did not respond to our request for an interview before our deadline. Petitquay says he will continue to exercise his rights.
C'est un exercice de souveraineté ancestrale qu'on a fait.
Savannah Craig, APTN National News, Montreal.